Jews of Medina, the tribes of Banu Nadir and Quraytha, again went to Quraysh and assured them that they were allies with them along with Abdullah bin Obay in Medina. They agreed to gather as much armed men as possible to attack Medina with full force and finish Muslims once and for all. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, warned Muslims that Jews along with pagans of Quraysh were urging all Arabian tribes to invade Medina, and they have made their minds to do so since they have gathered a huge army. The Prophet, peace be upon him, asked Muslims to be ready. Jews paid a lot of money to various tribes and promised them with spoils of war from Medina. Abdullah bin Salam, may Allah be pleased with him, said what kind of ungrateful people Jews were. They were openly breaking the pact again and again. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked Muslims to offer their advice. Some said they should fight out in the open, others said they should fight from within the city. The Prophet, peace be upon him, then asked Salman Farsi, may Allah be pleased with him, about his opinion. Salman Farsi, may Allah be pleased with him, said that they used to dig trenches around cities when an army which they could not resist attacked them in Persia. He advised that they should dig a trench in front of Medina to prevent cavalries from entering Medina and fight them from behind the trench. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, accepted the suggestion given by Salman Farsi, may Allah be pleased with him, and agreed to dig the trench. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said it would be a surprise to the Quraysh army. Next day Muslims went outside of Medina to start digging the trench to prevent Quraysh army from entering Medina. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself worked with his companions to dig the trench, which took several days to complete. A child came and brought only a handful of dates for her uncle Abdullah bin Rawaha, may Allah be pleased with him. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked all the Muslims to come and eat from these dates even though they were just few. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said that these dates will be enough for all because of God's blessing. All the Muslims ate to their satisfaction and the dates did not finish. This was one of many miracles showed by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. While Salman Farsi, may Allah be pleased with him, was digging the trench, there was a hard rock. He gave his spade to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He saw Prophet, peace be upon him, strike the rock 3 times. After each strike, sparks came out. On the 3rd strike, the rock broke into pieces. The Prophet, peace be upon him, also made some future predictions at this point regarding Roman and Persian empires which came true in the later years. Muslims finished digging the trench just before the arrival of huge Quraysh army of 10,000 men. Muslim army was 3,000. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that the city of Medina now lays safe behind the trench. Prophet, peace be upon him, ordered Muslims to keep tents out of range of arrows and sent a group of Muslims to keep an eye on the Jewish tribes of Quraytha from within the city of Medina. Quraysh army reached Medina and got surprised to see the trench as it was something new to Arabs. Muslims protected Medina from behind the trench. Prophet, peace be upon him, ordered Muslim army not to go to them and wait for them to come. Muslims knew Quraysh came in time when days were extremely hot, and nights were freezingly cold along with strong winds. Quraysh had thousands of horses and camels. With little grass in Medina, food for their cattle would be depleted soon and they would have no choice but to attack Muslims with full force. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ordered Muslims to be on full alert day and night. Quraysh tried to cross the trench multiple times but failed as they faced stones and arrows from the other side. Abu Sufyan sent Jewish leader of Banu Nadir to convince Jews living within Medina from the tribe of Quraytha to attack Muslims from within city of Medina so that they could distract them from inside and Quraysh could pass the trench from the other side without any resistance and enter Medina. Jewish tribe of Quraytha finally decided to attack Muslims from within the city of Medina. A Jewish man came to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and accepted Islam and informed him about the secret meeting between Jewish tribes of Nadir from outside Medina and Quraytha tribe from inside Medina. Jews from outside convinced those that were inside to break the pact with Muslims and to attack them from inside the city of Medina. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, sent Sa'd bin Muaz, may Allah be pleased with him, to go to Jewish tribe of Quraytha and see if the news were true. If so, he ordered him not to speak about it in public but just give him a sign to prevent any fear on Muslims. Sa'd bin Mu'az, may Allah be pleased with him, went to Jews and asked them to follow the pact. They refused and said that there was no pact between them anymore. They also said that Muslims will be defeated this time. Sa'd bin Mu'az, may Allah be pleased with him, told them that God will never fail his messenger. He confirmed Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that the news was true and Jews inside Medina did break the pact and committed the treason. It had been weeks and Quraysh's camels and horses started dying at the Battle of Trench. They finally decided to attack the trench with full force as a last resort. The situation looked desperate, and the Prophet, peace be upon him, prayed to God to help Muslims defeat their enemies. God sent his help to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his companions. Suddenly, strong winds came in and took away all the tents of the Quraysh army. Abu Sufyan finally ordered them to retreat. Muslims informed Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, about the good news that the enemies had started to return to Mecca. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, now they will never invade us. The siege of Medina had ended in a great victory for Muslims and Islam. Abu Sufyan was shocked that Quraysh faced defeat even though they had huge army. The people from the Quraysh's army said it was a strange thing and can only be done by the Lord of the worlds. The Lord of Muhammad, peace be upon him, is helping him and they will never be able to defeat him. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ordered Muslims to reach at the lands of Quraytha, the Jewish tribe that broke the pact. Muslim army surrounded the fortress of Quraytha until they surrendered. Sa'd bin Mu'az, may Allah be pleased with him, was wounded at the Battle of Trench and became martyred.